Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Ben Haddon Golf. We have yet another 9 holes, 9 questions video today with Mr. Luke Kwon from Good. Luke's toughing it out right now. He slept for about 3 hours last night, had one heck of a travel day yesterday coming back from LA, but he's here. He's gonna answer 9 questions, play 9 holes of golf.
Yeah, I kind of almost didn't think that this was gonna happen because my flight kept on getting delayed yesterday. Traveling from the West Coast to the East Coast, losing time, and got back here like 2:30 a.m.
Yeah, you texted me at 11:40 and you're like, okay, we're getting on our flight now. And I was like, no way we play tomorrow.
Yeah.
You texted me after I went to bed and told me you were
yesterday and today is kind of blending in here together. So what we can do out here. Bridlewood Golf Club here in Dallas.
Really like this golf course. I'm excited to play it.
Good place.
Let's flip a tee.
All right.
All right, I'll go.
All right. That'll be fine.
Okay.
It's not bad for the first swing out of the car. Got that thing launched in the air a little bit.
It's been a long time coming, I feel like. We met in Latin America.
Yeah, I remember you coming up to, what's that, Argentina? I think that was Argentina. You played a Monday qualifier.
Well, I played Q school, missed by 1, and I played the Monday qualifier and missed by 1.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so that was one heck of a trip.
Well, I mean, that's just pro golf for you right there.
Yeah,
it's freaking brutal. Where'd your ball go? I thought your ball was kind of long. There's a ball over there.
That might actually be cash. A really solid angle to that pin.
Yeah.
So what, 3.5 hours of sleep?
Yeah, 3.5 hours of sleep. I just came back from the Callaway thing. See how this goes. I feel like a zombie right now.
I bet, yeah. I'm sure you're used to it with all the pro golf travel days.
Yeah, the travel, honestly, the travel's easier doing this stuff, so I don't mind it. All right, we got 85 yards, a little downwind, right to left. Just trying to hit this thing like 80 yards. I'll get left.
That is a green in regulation.
Yeah, it's a gur.
62 yards to the flag, kind of a sandy lie, so contact's gonna be important. And like I said, a pretty decent angle to this pin. No trees in the way, so good opportunity.
Nippy.
All right, that'll work. A lot of nip. It's not a Callaway Jaws wedge by any means, but so I guess that leads into my first question, which is how has life changed in the last 6 months? I bet it's been quite a whirlwind.
Yeah.
From joining Good to, you know, all the other stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I just kind of, I don't know, I lost status and I just was like, you know, I've had this YouTube thing in my back pocket for several years now. And I have had like some amount of success, and I was like, I'm barely even putting any effort into this stuff, so I'm like, I might as well see what I can do after the season's over or 2022 season was over.
How do you feel like it's going so far?
It's good. Honestly, the hardest part is like the whole creativity aspect of it. Like before, I would only make videos if it was a good idea. Now I have to like come up with good ideas like every week. I don't know, it's working my creativity muscle that I didn't really have to worry about.
Well, that's good that you're at least thinking about the creativity of it, because I know a lot of guys in your situation where it becomes a job to put out content. It's really easy to fall into the whole like, you know, I'll just put out something because it's something and not because it's good.
I mean, not gonna lie, I get into that mode a little sometimes too, but
yeah,
I still try to think of some stuff, but that's the tough part.
I can relate, and I mean, the creativity is certainly difficult, but the actual like getting off your butt and putting together a video thing, I'm sure you absolutely have experience with the whole like, you know, you film a video and then next thing you know, you have to spend 12 hours editing it, and it can get,
oh my God,
it can get pretty tiresome.
12 hours. Sometimes I'm editing for like the next like 2 weeks.
I mean, that was the thing I was most impressed with, is you're playing professional golf.
Yeah, well,
you're keeping your game in shape. You're not playing poorly.
Yeah.
I mean,
sometimes.
I don't know what your standards are, but
I mean, you're basically doing the same thing, but you're actually like uploading more frequently than I was. So I'm like, man, this guy's working really hard.
I thought the same thing about you. That's why I wanted to have you on this series.
Yeah.
And that'll be our second question, so we'll get to that. But
all right. Well, that wasn't even close.
These greens, they're not so bad right now, but I have played them in the past where they are remarkably slippery. Nice cut.
They're usually pretty good.
Gave that a lot of juice.
Gave it a run. There you go.
Second question, what motivated you to start YouTube? Because I don't know if I've told you this yet. When I was first starting to play pro golf and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do to spur the journey, I started doing YouTube because I saw what you were doing.
Right.
And I thought it looked like something that I could possibly branch into. And I know this is weird that it's coming full circle like this, but.
So that was like, what, 2018 or something like that? 2019?
I think 2019.
Yeah.
I saw your video. I had no idea there were any actual good golf YouTubers. I thought everybody that like you were either a YouTube golfer
Yeah.
or you were a good golfer.
Right.
And then I watched one of your videos where you're giving an update on your scoring average for the last like however long in the Asian tour.
Yeah.
And you had shot multiple like 62s,
that was
a couple 65s.
That was me playing PGA New Zealand, kind of a bunch of like pro-am stuff. I mean,
yeah.
It was smaller events, but still, like, shooting 62s isn't easy. I don't care what course you're at.
No, I would agree.
But, what was the question? Yeah, what was the question?
Sorry, I got lost in my own question. Because you were the reason I started doing golf YouTube, what was the reason you started?
So, I was kind of in the same boat. I was, like, looking around on YouTube and trying to see if anyone else was doing it. And I saw only one other guy that was, like, actually doing it. He was playing pro events, and that was Andrew Jensen. I don't know if you've seen his stuff.
Yeah, I have.
I don't know. It's a bit long of a story, but I'll try to condense it down. Basically, I was in, like, some... my immigration status was running out in the U.S.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well... I can't get rid of this stupid itch of me thinking I'm good enough to play pro golf. Like it wouldn't leave. And I was like, I'll just leave the US and go live in New Zealand and basically bet on myself to come back and, you know, play well on PGA Tour China. Because if I played well on PGA Tour China, I would get Corn Ferry status. So if I get Corn Ferry status, then I'm back in the US. But if not, I was kind of just stuck out there. So I kind of just took a bet on myself, started YouTube. I was like, if I can just get 5,000 subscribers before I have to leave for New Zealand, I feel like I can maybe get some investors, get me to help me fund this whole thing. And
that's awesome.
It's pretty crazy,
and apparently it all worked out because currently, I don't know if you guys know this, but we are in Texas, which is in the United States.
We are
back.
I am back, yeah. Yeah, it was a crazy ride there.
Ball fade?
Hey, there it is.
Look at that. Great ball, Luke.
Ball finally listened to me.
Can you tell my ball to fade?
Please fade ball. Should be right enough.
It's not cutting, but it should be fine.
Should be right enough. Yeah, I'll be fine.
Yay!
Everything's dormant.
Because I know there are probably a lot of people watching this that want to start a YouTube channel.
All right.
What were the first problems you ran into, and how did you overcome those problems?
Problems. Man, I'm not sure if I can think of problems, but I remember the first the first 4 or 5 months, I was trying to upload around a video a week, maybe a video every 2 weeks, and each video was getting like 100 views, 200 views, and like 30 of them were mine.
I remember.
I'm just rewatching my own videos because this is when I'm like learning how to make all this video stuff. I'm like trying to get better and learn all this stuff. And man, the hardest part is like to keep pushing through that initial part of doing the whole YouTube thing when you're not getting any validation on the views or anything. It just feels like you're the only ones that's watching your videos, but you got to just keep on going and keep plugging along. And I had a video pop off eventually, but it's like that initial part, you almost have to be a little bit delusional for a while.
100%. Well, you have to be delusional to play pro golf.
That too, yeah.
So some very common themes
here. We're a weird group of people playing pro golf out here.
Well, and especially weird playing pro golf and
doing YouTube. Yeah. Yeah. We just really like to torture ourselves.
Exactly. Yeah, I really hate myself. That's why I do this. There you go. It's a bit of a pull. That's got to sit, I think. I think that might have gone over. Should be fine, though.
Please? Looks decent. Not sure about the distance, but looks all right.
Well, that wind was a little stronger than I thought, which has been happening. The only days I decide to wear visors, it gets super windy. Just the worst decision every time. I could wear a hat and just be fine. I'm really jealous of Luke right now. A little into the wind here, so this chip might not roll out a ton. I'll try to land it about a yard on, get it to roll out.
Yeah, looks pretty good.
Come on.
Oh! Nice.
Would have liked that.
Where's the right to left?
Ain't none. Would you like to go good?
Good. I'm down with good.
I'll go ahead and hit it, but I just wanted to get that brand plug in there for you.
I knew it was coming eventually. Yep, easy bird.
40. Very nice. I'm gonna need you to validate me and say good question every time I ask a question. So, you've played on a number of international tours. As you mentioned on the last T-Box, you spent some time overseas. From PGA Tour China to the New Zealand Golf Tour, New Zealand PGA, to
Latin America.
Which tour was the most fun and which tour was the most stressful? I imagine that might actually be the same one.
Yeah, it gets kind of lumped into how well you play, because if you're playing well, it's pretty fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But PGA Tour China was the most fun. It's just the most like
Really?
different
Yeah.
of a location. Like you get to see a bunch of like different buildings. I don't know why, like old looking buildings and stuff like that. So China had a lot of that. Got to travel all around like a couple different places on the off weeks on the tour. So
Nice. So you went to China and then stayed there. You didn't like.
no. Heck no, I didn't stay there. No, so I was only playing tournaments in China. I was living in New Zealand.
Yeah, 179, little downhill here. It's a par 3, water on the right, as you can probably see. I think I'm gonna go 8-iron here just because 179's to a pin in the front. I don't really want to challenge that too much. Yeah, there's that draw. Just hope it catches a piece.
Catch.
Oh,
That's all good. You're putting.
Pin high. Takes care of a lot of problems.
Pin Heisman.
Yeah. There's that cut.
Be nice.
Wind bringing it back. Going freaking hole. Get in that hole, ball.
That looks so close from here.
The only experience I have really is I did the Latin American tour thing for like 2 weeks. And
You did Canada, didn't you, this year?
I did Canada.
last year?
Yeah. I did Canada. I only got one start, played a few Mondays,
Yeah.
and it was expensive.
Yeah,
up
Canada.
there.
I heard Canada gets expensive. I've never played it, but
It is pricey, man. I was up there. I did a little. I think it was 2.5 week, maybe a 3-week stint up there, and it cost like $3,500. It's just ridiculous.
I've always said. I mean, I've never played it, so I guess I don't really have any room to really say that much. But I've never really understood why anyone goes to play Canada unless you're straight out of college. I mean, then it makes sense because it's schedule-wise, but. Like you're playing the hardest competition and you're getting paid the least, and travel's the most, maybe not the most expensive, but it's still expensive. It's like, where's the upside here?
Getting there isn't as expensive.
Yeah, but while you're in Canada.
But while you're there, it's
Yeah.
crazy. I mean, you can't eat for less than like $20.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And I mean, if you're at an event where you have to Uber around everywhere, I'm sure it's like $30, $20.
Yeah, but the nice thing about Canada is they do shuttles for most of
Oh,
us.
okay.
Yeah,
I
so
see.
if you're staying at like within reasonable distance of the golf course, they'll send somebody.
There were
to
some
pick you up.
places in Latin America where I was getting Ubers for like literally $3.
Yeah, no,
for like
seriously.
30-minute drives.
It's like whatever, their currency's
Yeah,
different. And
weaker.
they are getting paid well, but
Yeah.
every time I would get, like, they would drive me 30 minutes to a
Right,
place, and I would
right.
give them the equivalent of $4.
Yeah.
Like that, I would tip them, and I find out that it's like offensive to tip down there.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
I've heard the U.S. is like the only country where tipping is totally normal.
Yeah, no, it is.
And then you find those guys, and we were in Argentina when we met. You find those guys in Argentina that know that Americans are supposed to tip.
Oh, and they take advantage of it.
My first cab ride from the airport to the hotel cost me $85 American because I didn't know any better.
Oh my. I've had that happen in 1 week. I forgot what, oh, it was in Brazil. And I was so mad when I heard what everyone else paid. I was like, what the heck did I just do?
Oh, I hammered this. Oh, settle. Sit ball, just like I did on first hole.
Just getting used to the speed.
That's where the no warm-up's gonna get me, I think. It's interesting. It's never the ball striking that gets you on the no warm-up days. It's the putting.
Oh, the ball striking gets me. I don't even know where the center of the face is for a while.
Well, my ball striking's always bad, so it just feels normal.
Where's the snap? Dang.
Good par.
It's all right.
Stress-free pars on the par threes. That's one of the finer things in life.
It's an acquired taste.
Oh, that dove. Wow, that dove.
Just kind of dove on you, huh?
Holy
That's good.
smokes.
That's good. Honestly, driver's probably not the play here, but so what? We're having fun out here.
Yeah, that'll do.
So far, so good with this driver.
Yeah, for real. Was that the...
I just got a new head.
You changed your paradigm?
Well, I had the regular paradigm, no triple diamond. Now it's the triple diamond.
How long you had that for?
Today's literally the first day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it. But did you had a different paradigm before?
Yeah, different paradigm before it. I could not get the thing in the air.
Subtle flex. The paradigm's been out for like 2 days.
No, no. Oh, stay.
That's not good. That's not good at all. One of these days, I'm gonna hit a cut, Luke.
You sound like me. Well, I'll ask you one.
Okay, 9 holes, 9 questions. A little remix. Luke Kwon asking me a question.
Because you are outputting so much content while playing pro golf. Like, how are you doing it?
TikTok and Instagram's kind of been where I've been focusing my energy because
Yeah.
I can from start to finish make a TikTok or Instagram reel in like an hour and however many minutes.
Yeah.
With, like you said, with YouTube, it's like a 2-week time commitment.
Right.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
So I think the focus for me has just been creating shorter form stuff.
Right.
And then I've hired an editor for YouTube, which has helped a
That's
lot with
huge.
that.
That's
Yeah,
so big.
it's been massive, but again, it's
almost impossible without one, honestly.
it's fully impossible. I don't think it's possible at all to put out,
good quality content out there.
You can, but then you're just going to be terrible at golf.
you're sacrificing time somewhere.
I see a golf ball. All right, ready for this?
No way.
I'm gonna show off my athleticism real fast.
Oh boy.
Is this possible?
I think this is pretty wide, but
I think it's got to be. This has got to be possible.
oh, there you go.
Just got the shoes. And that is my golf ball. Damn, that's tough. I'm about to really style on you guys here.
Oh wow, easy.
I know, right? Now I got to get back over. I think coming back might be the hardest part because now I'm tired. I'm gonna find a narrower spot.
Yeah.
We're going to play this as a hazard. I
Yeah, let's do
understand that's
that.
not the rules, but I don't want to go back to the tee. That's my drop. Got about 65 yards here. Contact's important. Let's make a quote unquote par, shall we? Oh, that's not even close.
That looks pretty good. Oh, it's a little right. It's not bad. All right, we got 58 yards here. Into the wind, kind of an awkward number, but at least we're into the wind. That's gonna help me out here a little bit.
Release.
What?
That just spun back.
Jeez, how'd that come up so short? Oh man. I mean, I knew it came up short, but this came up way shorter than I was thinking even. All right, just gotta get up and down. Pretty basic chip shot. A little right to left.
Good touch.
Thanks.
Nice chip. It's good by me, sir.
All right, thank you.
Got about a 17-ish footer here to save a asterisk par, which would be nice. I wouldn't mind it.
That would be a nice par. Scramble stats.
Yeah, scramble stats are gonna be nice on that one. Okay, so we have a new question. Hole number 5, question number 5. Since joining Good, how have your plans for pro golf changed, if any?
I mean, I don't want to close the door completely on the pro golf thing because I don't know, maybe I might go play some Q schools for some bigger tours, and if I happen to get in, I'm not gonna turn that down. But I don't know, I'm kind of just at that point where I just want to try to go make some money because there's not a whole lot of money in pro golf, especially at the lower levels. Even like Corn Ferries, that's not even a whole lot of money because of all the expenses that come associated with it.
Yeah, it is kind of wild how there's just basically no money in pro golf until like the European Tour / PGA Tour.
Yes. And I'm thinking of, maybe trying the Japan tour too, because that's, in my opinion, one of the best kept secrets of pro golf, like the best tour to go to in terms of money. I don't know, like you can be like 50th on the Corn Ferry Tour. I don't know what the new money stats now, or the money amount now, but you could literally be 50th on the money list on Corn Ferry Tour, which is damn good.
Yeah,
And
it's extremely good.
And you'll be living under the poverty line. Like, it
doesn't make any sense.
I feel like I've satisfied a good amount of that itch, but if that itch comes back to go play pro golf again, I might give it a go. Can't say no to that.
Sweet, yeah. No, and I fully relate to that, man. It's like, I love competing, I love playing golf, but at a certain point, I gotta be able to support my family and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure.
And I also, at the same time, like if I can support my family and make money while playing golf,
it makes sense.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, it's got to make sense financially for you to keep on doing it. Unfortunately, wish that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
Wish we could just be kids and just live out our dreams. But let's try a low driver here. Low ball. Maybe not try that again.
Yeah, I gotta say, I wasn't expecting that, but I know exactly how that felt.
That was such a freaking toe banger. Nice.
It cut.
There you go.
Probably too much, but it cut.
I think that's probably fine. I've never seen this part of the course.
We're just trying to experience new things today, Luke.
I just don't think I'm gonna get a good lie here, but it. Yeah, that ain't good.
Go ahead and improve that lie, Luke. What club do you want?
I think 3-wood's stupid, but we'll try the 3-wood.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if I can even clear the trees. You know when they say like don't compound your mistakes? Might be doing that right here.
But you also might not be. This could be amazing.
That's all I want to do, clear the trees.
It is over the tree. It's heading a little right, but it should be fine.
Yeah, it's just a little right, but we're safe.
It's forward, it's closer to the hole.
We have advanced the ball.
I'm guessing the weather in LA was a little better than this.
No, it was f***ing raining.
Okay, never mind. Isn't that kind of the point of LA, that it doesn't
That's what I thought.
do that?
I don't really see the appeal in LA.
I mean, I feel like if I had the money to live in LA, it'd be sick, but boy, you gotta have a whole lot of money to make it worth it.
I would just rather live in New York. I thought New York was a lot cooler. In terms of golf, no, but.
Hey, just join Sleepy Hollow. That's all you gotta do. 137 yards here. It's into a very chilly breeze, so I'm gonna hit my 8-iron here, just try to keep it low. Instead, I went directly at it. Just get over that bunker.
Catch piece?
That might actually be pretty good.
I'm not sure.
I saw it bounce, which is a really good sign.
That is true.
Right now, with where my game is, if I see the ball bounce, I'm psyched.
What have I done on this hole? I got a tree right in front of me and a bunker that I gotta go over. So, do I just say tree is 90% air? No, I gotta go under. Gotta go under. Hopefully this ball stops. Just gotta carry the bunker and that's all I gotta do. All right, we're getting closer.
It does feel bad when you're at a course that has trees that are this sparse and you manage to just get stuck right behind one. I kind of thought I was gonna be pin high, but who would have thought 8-iron from 137, too much club. Just gonna try not to get all too cute here.
All right, try it to stop. All right, if there's ever a time I need to get up and down from a bunker, it's probably about now. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 if I chip it in.
Okay.
Although this is another terrible lie. Missed the mark by like a yard. Try to curl it in.
That was a good putt. Just yanked it. Didn't trust the line, yanked it.
That's good.
I can tell you're struggling, but I appreciate you being here. with the 3.5 hours of sleep and the.
Yeah, that hole was a struggle, but that wasn't because of sleep.
You've definitely got the pro golfer mentality of zero excuses. It is all my fault.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
It for sure is.
I can relate to that heavily. Hole 6, question 6. So everybody's probably heard the story about the accident you were in.
Yeah.
How has the aftermath been from that, as far as like support from fans, and how's your health now after?
Yeah, when the support from the fans were coming out, I was still like, I was pretty out of it. I just remember a bunch of messages and notifications going off, and I still had a massive headache at the time. But I don't know, like I recovered so fast, I almost couldn't believe. Like, I mean, it sounds bad, but it almost seems like it wasn't that serious because I recovered so fast. When I know it was very serious, but it's crazy how quickly my recovery's been, and everything's basically the same. I don't know why I say basically, it is the same. Yeah, no, I feel very fortunate, very, very lucky for the recovery and how quickly it's been, how easy it's been. Pretty crazy what the human body can sustain, I guess.
I can't speak to your experience, but it has to be really great for perspective and just overall how you feel about everything. And
Yeah,
your
no, for
appreciation
sure.
for everyday life. And I've had friends who've gone through, I mean, we'll call it what it is, a near-death situation.
No, yeah.
And it's amazing how, the downstream effects of it actually end up being positive sometimes.
Yeah, that's for like the next 2-3 weeks, almost a month. I was just like, it's such a weird thing to say right now, but it's like I felt like I shouldn't be here. Like I felt like I just shouldn't be alive. And so I don't know, just having that kind of perspective, and I don't know, having like a second, it literally feels like a second chance. So I mean, it's a weird perspective to have for sure.
Well, I'm glad to have you here. I'm
Yeah.
sure everybody else is too. And boy, I was watching that video of you describing what happened, and my jaw dropped,
Yeah.
and it just kept dropping the
Yeah.
entire video. Because that story somehow, if you haven't seen that video, if you're watching this video and you haven't seen Luke's video describing his injury, It's a literal jaw dropper. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just one of the wilder stories I've ever heard. It just keeps getting crazier. And the fact that you're standing here right now playing golf, what is it, 6 months later?
No. It's only been 3 months.
3 months?
4 months.
Man.
I don't know, whatever September is.
Oh, yeah, okay. So that was like...
Yeah,
all right.
pretty recent-ish.
Because I remember we were talking about it at first stage.
Yeah.
Good to have you here, man.
All right, what's the score now?
Well...
It was a quad, that's right. So I'm at 3 over.
3 over, and I'm at 1 over.
Okay.
You know, we did say this is going to be a slap fest. Sixth hole,
Sixth
par
hole.
5, 535, little dog leg left.
There it is. Hang on.
Sound ball.
Man, this is a stout wind.
Oh my goodness. That kicked. Whoa!
Oh, it's still bouncing.
Those were
I mean, it'll be fine.
Those were the 7 hardest bounces right I think I've ever seen in my life.
All right, that's a little bit much off the shortcut.
But you know what the nice thing about this format is? The 9 holes, 9 questions? The golf almost doesn't matter. Jeez, this is the farthest I've ever had into this hole. All right, well, we got 269 here. There's absolutely no chance I'm getting to the green. No way. That actually is going to turn out pretty good. Little instant replay. Foot slipped, barely caught the golf ball, bounced off the cart path, started to go out of bounds, spun back in, hit the tree, bounced into the fairway. Perfect layup.
Funniest thing I've ever seen.
Another quote-unquote drop.
Yeah, we gonna play
Boy,
it as a
if
hazard.
this isn't the most January golf vlog.
Dormant grass everywhere.
You should have seen the shot I just hit.
242. We're gonna try the 3-wood again.
Wow.
Hopefully that goes.
I mean, from my angle, that looked like it couldn't have been more at the flag.
It's it's something just a little bit short, but hit it pretty good. It's going right at it.
It's just floating left. It's just like my start lines aren't as crispy as they need to be.
Distance-wise is about right.
Yeah, distance was fine. Distance was fine, but just directionally, my towards ain't great.
Towards. Wow, that thing spin hard.
That had so much grab.
Came out low and nippy.
Yeah, the low and nippy always happens when the lie certainly does not look low and nippy. We got a 30-footer here for the most improbable birdie maybe ever.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice,
it tried to go left.
really good par. Now the 7th hole, can I see that camera, Tristan? So for the 7th hole, I call this a 7th inning stretch. I've been doing this in every one of my videos. We're gonna surprise Tristan here. Tristan, you are now to ask the 7th question of the video.
Oh,
See, I watched back when I was recruiting for college golf. I watched a lot of your college golf videos that you did. What kind of like made you want to do those kind of things for high school golfers who are trying to play college golf?
I mean,
This was a big help for me.
when you're starting out, you want to get content that's searchable. So I knew that was something that I at least knew a little bit about. I went through the whole process of getting recruited for college, so figured I'd make some videos on that, and I knew that that was a topic that was searched. It was to both get my YouTube out there and also to actually help out, you know, high school golfers and search for their college for golf.
It really helped me, so it's cool to watch and cool to see where you are now.
I love that.
Sure, yeah.
That's awesome.
Tristan, that was great. I gotta say, of all the 7th inning stretch questions we've done so far, I'd say that was the most thoughtful one. I appreciated that one. That was good. I can only do that segment until these videos start coming out, because then my filmers will know that it's coming.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So enjoy these first few. They're not gonna happen forever. No cut.
Hang on. Just don't hit the path. Don't hit the path and you're fine. You're probably fine.
That is a beauty.
Yeah, that'll do.
I'm inspired by that one. Possibly the most frustrating thing about this streak of golf I've been on is immediately after every single time I'll go to the range.
Yeah.
And it's
It'd
perfect.
be like just fine.
Just perfect, yeah.
It's kind of my life. Swing always looks good and it just, I don't know, just like the ball just blurred out of all these videos that I take in my swing videos.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We should blur the ball out.
I mean, you can't really see where the ball's going, but the swing looks nice.
Yeah, just do fake shot tracers. Shooting 59, question mark? If you put the question mark, you can say whatever you want.
Oh, yeah.
That's the beauty of YouTube.
If you're not sure.
I don't know, did I? I can't remember. At the time of posting, I do not remember. Where's my ball?
Where did this ball go?
Oh, there it is. Perfect. Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Totally perfect. Oh, too much cut. Stay out of the bunker, please. Oh, that certainly did not stay out of the bunker.
Oh my, horrendous. That is so bad. Let's figure it out from there.
Yeah, those college golf videos, they were very, very helpful.
Yeah.
Like just from watching, I was already in college, so I kind of I knew the whole song and dance. But that was the thing about being in high school, is like you just have no idea.
No idea.
You have nobody tells you. You know what I was doing, and you're gonna laugh when you hear this. I was waiting for coaches to reach out to me.
I was doing the same thing.
I thought I was just raw. I thought I was that dude.
I was doing the same thing, but it's like if you kind of don't reach out, they don't really know who you are.
And they also don't know if you want to play college golf.
Like
there's a lot of like, unless you are a top 50 junior in the nation.
Yeah.
They don't know that you want to play college golf.
Right.
It's also extremely hard to find you. That's the biggest thing, is reach out to coaches. Let them know you want to play for them.
Well, I mean, you got to do it as early as possible too. Like, don't do it when you're a senior. Senior, by that time, you got to already know where you're going. It's tough to say that like out loud when you're like not even 18 years old sometimes. It's tough, but you got to reach out like early.
Another big thing that factors into the decision that I think people don't think about, go where you can play.
Yes. It's just tough, man. 4 years is a long time, and if you're not playing and that's beating up on your confidence the whole time, like, that's not good for you.
That's all right. Dig a little.
Go. Oh, just short by just a little bit. It almost caught the downslope.
I knew that. Like the second I hit that putt, I knew I missed it right.
Broke a little more than I thought.
So, 8th hole. Why'd you go to Oklahoma? What drew you to the Sooners?
I don't know. OU was kind of the only big fish, and close-ish to home. Not that that was really much of a factor, but also they had a big football team, which is always fun. You get to go to the home games on the weekends. So 96 downwind.
That's correct. Mighty downwind. I'm almost like I'm hitting 8 iron.
I am too. I can't believe it.
Good looking cut.
Why does that need to go?
Oh, nice bounce.
Oh, there we go.
Let's get a good kick.
Oh, it's pretty solid.
All right. Couple good shots there. So if you were to give advice to a kid who's choosing between colleges he wants to go to play golf, what would be 3 criteria you would tell them to think about?
The facility, I think I would put that up there along with the golf course that you guys are mostly playing at. I know a lot of schools aren't able to have like their own facility and stuff like that, but I'd put that up there at the top. And coach, when I was getting recruited, I didn't really consider that much to be a big factor, but it actually turns out, obviously you're spending so much time with all those guys and the coach, so I'd put that up there too.
So likability or knowledge?
Both. Okay. Yeah. I mean,
if you had to rank them. Obviously,
I'm not gonna lie, I'd put likability over knowledge.
I would agree with that.
Third, I don't know.
Okay, I can jump in. I think for the third, I would say, like we talked about on the last hole, is it someplace where you feel like you are going to get better? Because good facilities don't mean that you're going to be able to get better there.
Yeah. Well, I think you hit it on the nail. Like, it's like you can't go to a school that is like too far out of your reach where you're not going to play any tournaments.
Yeah, if you're like begging the coach to take you on the team, I'm going to guess that you're not going to be able to play there.
Yeah. It's got to be a little bit outside of your reach, but not too much.
Yeah, a little.
It's got to challenge you.
Yeah. Because if you stay in your lane when you decide to go to a college and you get to play tournaments and you get to compete and you're around guys that are pushing you to get better, like, I know it's hard to believe, but it's better for you than if you're at a course where you're just getting your ass kicked all the time.
100%.
You're going to lose all that confidence.
100%. That would have been such a good 2.
That is tough. That is tough, but I'm not going back on this. A stress-free par is good.
Dang. Settle.
Oh, man.
Settle.
Yeah. All right, 9th hole out here at Bridlewood. Pretty straightforward par 4. The only thing is there's some water up there that you can run into, so that's why Luke's hitting 3-wood. That's why I'm hitting 2 iron.
3-wood's honestly probably too much, but my hybrid's not very good right now. We'll get this, hopefully this 3-wood down the middle.
It's just down the right side, and that's gonna kick back.
Oh boy, that could be pretty far down there.
That is right. Not only is that in the speed slot, that's like exactly the line you have to take to not go in the water.
Yeah, not go in the water, yeah.
You're gonna have you're gonna have not a whole lot in. I'm gonna try to follow that one.
That'll do.
Oh.
That's gonna roll past mine. That thing is humming.
That thing bounced like 90 feet in the air. I think the bounce was higher than the apex.
We're way down here.
This is so irresponsible where we hit these shots.
Yeah.
And I did miss that divot so narrowly.
I missed a few of them. That is one of the dumbest rules in golf. You should be able to, if it's in the fairway, which this might not be fairway in the summer, but still, like, you should be able to get a relief, a free drop.
I do think it's weird that you can do whatever you want to your ball in the green, but not in the fairway. It's the fairway.
I just don't see why you get penalized for hitting a good shot in the fairway.
Yeah.
Like, that just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and I will not listen to the people who say, that's golf, man. Well, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be golf. You know what? Golf used to be stymies. We changed that rule because it's stupid.
I'd be so bad at golf if it was still like that.
If we had stymies?
Yeah, I'd be blading it over the green.
You wouldn't be very good at the old chip over the ball into the cup thing.
Yeah, screw that, I'm out.
Well, I got 103 yards here, plenty of room. I mean, I know the pin's in the front, we got pretty far down here, but 103 yards is plenty of room to be able to stop it. Yeah, I yanked it. That might turn out pretty good.
Hey, it's that pretty nice.
Good yank.
All right, we got 85 yards, downwind again. That's gotta go, that's gotta go. Oh, barely.
That was so crispy.
I just hit that like barely low groove, but hey, that worked out.
I love watching wedges like that fly, where they just kind of like just slowly get up to the apex and slowly fall.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can finish off with some birds here. 2 birds.
God, I would not hate that.
At least 1 bird out of us.
Ooh, I got my 9th question, Luke. We're on the green.
All right.
I know we're at the very end of the video. What's your goal for 2023?
I don't know, it's more just content stuff, so trying to grow the content side of things, and if I go do some Q schools, I would like to get through, I don't know, at least, let's just say final stage of 1 major Q school. That's a decent goal. Yeah. I don't even have to make it through the final stage. Just get there.
Yeah.
All right, a little right to left. Let's make this sucker. Please.
Come on.
Oh
No
my,
way.
wiggled right.
I don't think you could have possibly been closer.
It is fitting for today.
I mean, I see this, the grain is definitely pulling this to the right, but the putt itself looks pretty straight. Just gonna try to roll it over that divot right in front of me.
There you go. That's a bird right there.
Oh, that's a birdie. It's been a while. But Luke, thanks so much for coming on the channel, man. Yeah. That was awesome. We'll have to get together and do that again sometime. Yeah. I'm sure you're trying to go home and sleep right about now.
Probably.
Yeah, it's been a lengthy day for Luke. I don't think yesterday has ended yet for him. So thank Luke for coming out and toughing this video out.
Nah, I like this format. Yeah, it makes it fun.
Again, thank you for watching the video. Thank you, Luke, for coming on the channel. Everybody go subscribe to Luke's socials. I'll throw them in the description. Check out Good Good. For some reason, if you know me, but you don't know Good Good, which would be crazy, go ahead and check them out and subscribe, like, comment what you want to see next, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.